Pen number 3. So we have the golden healer stone. We will right dive into your reading. And as you can see, I think I never used it for a reading before. As you can see here, I'm so sorry for my nails. I did so much, and yeah. After this reading, there will be some self-care applied. So this could be a thing for you as well. When it's coming through like that, then it's normally something like, yeah. Interestingly, I had today when I woke up, I didn't hear the song, but it was like "Please Yourself," but I wasn't thinking about in a sensual way, as you could say. I was more thinking about do something that really soothes yourself. When we're talking about the golden healer, as you can see here, the golden healer is a stone who is really wonderful for healing yourself. And I'm seeing 111. So it's, as you can see, here's some iron inclusives. Yeah, there's some like the, how you could say, so the original cracks in the quartz were filled, and through, I think it's iron, yeah, through iron inclusions are kitted. So it's, you could look at it metaphorically spoken. It is I've used it, and it helped me a lot during a time where I was really doing, it was like a whole lot. It was a deep transformative stone, and this stone was a stone I didn't bought it. I bought other stones, and as it is often the case that when sometimes something is coming to you, it's like stone, person, a location could be as well. It is much needed, but it fits perfectly for your energetic field. And I'm feeling like a short message is coming in. I will lay it down and talk a little bit more. When we're talking about the golden healer stone, it's perfectly for the solar plexus, this Manipura. And I have to say, before I was starting the reading, I was connecting to some of my shadow aspects or versions of my and where those aspects were playing out. And I had kind of a thought that it could be relevant for the reading. We will look at it, how it's talking about your shadow side. So golden healer stone is connected to the zodiac signs from Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Libra, and Gemini. And as themes or topics are opening your heart, healing, family, and relationship. I have to say, when I applied it or used it and helped me, and this stone is really perfect because you can, it has this round shape and you can put it easily on your third eye, for example. And there is something coming in. And that's interesting because I have a feeling that some of you are really good at working with crystals. Or if you don't do that, I have a feeling that you are working with, yeah, I'm hearing you have, your nervous system could have changed. And you have the, maybe you are experiencing a spiritual awakening, such like that, an opening, and you are working in yourself, in your truest sense, in your highest form. You're working with crystals, with a mineral kingdom. This is a huge skill, I have to say, because not everyone I'm hearing is like not just prone to it, but is not has not the ability in a way where you can just channel those kind of energies. And I'm hearing and mystify. So there's so many. It's like when you have someone, I'm seeing 444, and when you see someone, yeah, something like a person or an object is hold it for just like a jewel, like a really, like the most precious jewel, and everyone is looking at it and it's like, oh, and then there are so many stories that tell, so many things that are really highlighted as well. And I have a feeling you can be self-confident in that and whatever connection you have and access to, because this, I'm hearing liability, but you don't have to prove what you do, what God has given to you. This is another message. If you apply the golden healer stone, you can, you can use it while you're meditating, as always with every kind of stone. But I have a feeling that you, you're just like, you know how to use crystals. There's something like I'm hearing a solid subtlety. Golden because of this, because if you look at quartz, rock crystals, they are just, as we know, very lightful and I will show it to you this again here. Interestingly, it's found in Madagascar, but as well in the Swiss. And you can aufladen. You can you can charge it. I did look up the word. So for this reading, I use it in other parts, sometimes using a translator. Also just for that reading. And this is kind of thing as well with you. It could be that for you it's easily to know that you can ask for help, or people are eager to or open to ask for help. So you could be, in your sense, could be as in that human vessel, could be someone who's always helping other people out and is a true healer. The golden healer is interesting because when we're talking about LUNI Solar Angel, how my YouTube channel is called, we have Solar Angel in it, and the Solar Angel is pretty simple said, is a Christ conscious energy, is a golden energy connected to the sun. That's why solar and the angel. So the angel it's like a choice to be, I'm going my way with God, and it signifies where I am tuning in. And interestingly, when I'm looking at your cards, because we have the Queen of Swords and we are diving in now, before we look at the cards, so we have at the topic for this reading is the link between the spheres. The power and presence of heaven are not just with you, they are within you. So it's relates to a message I was getting that it's now time, and I said this in the other prize or in one another pile. I did not just a long introduction because I had that strong feeling to do that, because there was something like the forces, and I don't want to talk about forces, because force is something like it's out of you, but the power is within. There's a difference in that, and linking it to the head, or the head title of that reading, is that there's something inherent in you that is so powerful that it will carry you in the divine order, in your order. And it's not just, my intention was to reconnect you. I thought about, I'm sorry, my voice is like, I did a reading before. I haven't uploaded, but it will be accessible. I think there are a lot of readings are coming in, and some of them is connected to the connection and how you connect to yourself. while I was walking in the forest, I had that feeling like I really wanted to, because when I do a tarot reading, it's really important how we are asking. Even if you manifest something, it's like how this house is setting up the tone to tune in into the vibration. And here as well as the Queen of Swords, I'm getting a message is because the Queen of Swords can really digest and dictate in a positive way where she wants to go and what is left. So I'm hearing the phrase "what is left unsaid," so it could be in a communication style. And this is so interesting because when we're talking about minerals and tuning in and how you carry yourself, it could be communicatively that you are really well respected for how you are and how you can discern. But in a way, I'm not pretty sure if we will explore that, is then there's something. And now coming back, how I set my intention is that when you carry yourself in your true sense here on earth, we have all the layers of the mind, how we grown up and so far. But for me, it was important to see how we really in our really divine structure can walk our path, and I wanted to strengthen you. And I have a feeling your strength is, one of your skills is, you have that because when we look at the human body, we carry all the kingdoms, and the mineral kingdom is one of those in our body. We will often experience that when there's an imbalance with our nutrition as well. And water is really important. Water could be as well something, but we will look at it. What I'm seeing is here that, and I'm guided to that, it's a crystal palace. Is, yeah, you are really like, I'm hearing a sweetheart of a Queen of Swords because, and I have to say, I think it was 3 queens. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands who were showing up. There was no masculine one, and it was the Knight of Cups for the 4th pile. I have a feeling, and I think it's really beautiful how you are. I'm hearing you could be well respected in a way. I'm seeing like a contrast when we are talking about the mineral kingdom, because I'm feeling like such a, and I said this with, and mystify, so, or to demystify, there's such a strong feeling of how you apply your knowledge, your wisdom, your discernment, and in a very friendly way. It is, I think, if someone would say, and sometimes I could say, or I could, as I view it here, or as I'm shown it, is that the contrast of your character or in the field you're operating is that I'm hearing and I'm seeing like someone like saying it could be as well that you are connected to different frequency, not just minerals, because energies from different planets, fields, and dimensions are naturally working. So you are connected, I'm seeing, to the higher, to the sky plane, to the heavens. And as well, it could be as well, if you would work shamanic, I would say like, the bird song, the birds, heaven, father, sky. It is very natural. And I'm seeing someone who's really like scientific, airy, but I'm feeling like you are, I'm hearing the sound or that phrase airy fairy, but it's it's really in a really like really divine outcome. I'm seeing like someone who's like, and that's why maybe you're connected to starseeds, or consider yourself or see your origins or have that huge feeling, because I see as well someone who's scientifically really like, but at the same time in a warm vibration, really beautiful. So if you would manifest something, you would just respect how things here on earth are manifested, and you have such a divine warmth. So someone like you would be really like, held up high in so many ways, and it would just help the earth, or yeah, the scientific in applied science you would do a change or create a change, and it could be your life mission as well, something that's so frugal, and you would change the whole, yeah, I don't want to say game, but you would change the whole outcome perspective. And it could be as well that you don't see that by yourself. I'm drawn to the light. Do you see here the yellow? And we have that with the golden. There's something like golden energy around you. And this is, I think, the warm contrast, because when we're talking about the solar power, the solar, yeah, I'm hearing sun-kissed. And yeah, this energy, yeah, I'm getting an image how your strength is built. So I'm drawn to, I'm drawn to your so I'm drawn to how you operate, because when I look at the Queen of Swords here and how it is depicted here, we have the crown, and at first I was drawn to the light, and I was seeing like that beautiful, yeah, there's something when you, I was getting a feeling like, because we have here the yellowish, and then I was getting that warm feeling how you navigate through life, through your, I'm hearing through your choice. I heard the term freedom of choice, and it's like when God is gifting you something, and as your natural abilities to really serve the collective, but you use it in a way where it really serves the collective, because you have always a choice to yeah, to step back from that. And I have a feeling you have that, because this is very unfamiliar and with the Queen of Swords, and I'm feeling that with you, you have, it could be as well that you walk with grace through your life and in preparation of everything. You are really like, it is something when someone is really like perfectionizing it, but he's not drawn to be a perfectionist. Interestingly, the golden healer is connected to two signs where I would say with Gemini and Virgo, who are, with Gemini you have this huge flexibility, and you're just like sponge. You can create, and that indicates that you are capable of something that is more than you would ever thought. And it's a big, I'm hearing a big brain capacity, something that is, and now I'm I'm singing sometimes like higher, higher, even higher, we rise higher. So you have that, yeah, I'm hearing air dominant, could be possible in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. And with Virgo, it's, you're really well organized. And with Gemini in the air placements and placed in the air element, and Virgo placed in the earth element, it's a really beautiful blending it together. But what we have here, it's really, I'm seeing you sitting, you could say on a throne as a queen, but in that light crystal, crystallizing. So you're working, and it could be you consider yourself, now I'm drawn to the rose quartz, but connecting to your heart. It could be as well that you are guided towards that. It could be as well that you currently or shortly you were guided toward this reading, and it's not long ago you would have considered yourself. You would never maybe watched a tarot reading, and this is for some of you, not for everyone. But you have looked up and you are guided to the channel through that, so you can, how you can, I'm hearing imaginary. I had that with, I think it was the first or the second pie. I think it was the first pie. Yeah, there we had the Ten of Swords. Could be as well that because Swords energy is, and if you were drawn to the first pie, there's a little surprise because with the Ten of Swords, it resides in the air element as well, but yeah, you're operating then from, and that's a surprise a little bit to those who are watching the other pie as well. What I can say, just feeling your energy. I'm guided towards the hands and how she's, I had this in the other parts as well, that I was guided to the turquoisey as an imaginary. It could be as well that your clothing is really special. I'm hearing a crystallized. It could be as well a good protection for you to protect your crown, working with Archangel Uriel, or yeah, as a mental realm, your crown chakra. But turquoise or light blue sky blue can stand for the Aquarian age. So you're not just a passenger here on Earth. You are just a walk through. Yeah, there's the term with walk-ins. If it's more relevant for the reading, I will explain it more. But you are walking a passage where you are, yeah, you're helping or has helped. It could be in Formulite or on other planets and spheres. I'm really divinely guided to so many, I'm hearing structures. I'm like, there's a frequency and vibration as a frequency that's attuned, and I'm seeing 2222. So there's something with the angels, and I have this so many times coming up for my readings and everything. 2222 is standing for that you have the power and the special talent to bring light into the world, and it's really important for you to focus yourself on the collective well-being, and you are here on Earth to shine bright. We had that, and it comes up, we will look at this like well-being. I had this in the other parts that well-being as a topic was it as well. I'm seeing here, and I think this is why it's so, how you, I'm hearing how you were designed. Everyone who is working with you would never thought, and I am seeing like really like a team, not business, more scientific, or you are working in a creative field or in a field, it's not given yet, but I could imagine that. Something with architecture as well. So something with architecture. Something with architecture could be part of me for the German we say Wiederholung. It's so interesting because sometimes I have the words, and while I'm channeling, it's like I'm seeing like pictures, and my brain is like, okay, I have to, yeah, there's something in that while I'm telling you that. Repetition, yeah. Your brain works different. You could see yourself as neurodivergent as well. As far as I'm firm with that, it considers, or it consists, it concludes like HSPs, autism, But for me, in a way, it's more like I know what energetically and soul-wise what stands besides that. So please, if it's not, don't. Yeah, I'm feeling like don't feel deterred by that, or it's always how you. I have a feeling like. Okay, just because something is in the world like diagnosed or diagnosis are held up, if it's not, sometimes it can be very helpful. And I've come across a channel where it's explained how it plays out in the everyday life and how it can help you. And I think in your way and breaking it down to feeling, and when I'm saying operating, it's not operating, it's your nervous system is invoking in this world a whole another it's like a template, but less like a template. It's like it's a new possibility to bring those kind of energies in this world, and it is oftentimes in this world considered like something like an illness. I have to say, this is no personal opinion. It is not a diagnosis. I'm not a medical it's not medical approved, so I have to state that here and make a disclaimer, and to say that but I have a feeling you would discern it. But concerning that, it's yeah, it's just my personal point of view, that, and it's individually it plays out so different. I know it's so helpful sometimes to know because it's like parameters or a paradigm, and you can decide how I know it can be, and it is helpful in so many ways. Knowingly, neurodivergent includes ADHD as well. But I know you could say I've experienced and seen perspectives from the one or the other side. So as it is always like with the medical system, there's always like that inner word with the soul. It's like if you would describe it to the like with feelings, and that's, I'm not really sure if it's a good example, but I will try it out to to compare it, because when you have that with feelings and emotions, so you navigate yourself through the world through your feelings, and this is your feelings are connected to the inner world, but emotions can be to the past or what it has been given, so what has played out in the material realm. And when we it's just like letting go of the old emotions, that energy that was emotion, but it's like stuck in your body, and this is where all the old energy is. But emotions can be connected to as well when you're triggered to your senses through an outside, you could say, force, and here I neutralize it, I use it neutralize, and that's where all in Buddhism or in other traditions it's like or in the Sikh tradition we have the five is it the five thieves? I hope I do not connect it as it I do not connect it badly. Maybe that was the lower example, but this reading is really like to strengthen yourself in that, and there could be a possibility that you had the feeling that you always you managed yourself in a way in the past where you and I'm hearing a field of resonation. It could be as well that someone will how you're getting images, how you perceive sound, how you attune yourself. Sound is really something that's so beautiful, and I was because I did just straight in the beginning I was reading a little break, and there was that yeah, I had it in another pile from the Chapti side. I was it's like a verse. It's Gavi Sidi Samadi, and the Japji Sahib is a collection of songs, and it's yeah, it's, you could say it's channeled by Guru Nanak, and he received it in a really divine consciousness. And why it is so helpful, because while he was perceiving it, receiving it, he was in a divine jealousy consciousness, and it purifies yourself because it's in the in the Nam, in the divine sound, and it speaks about that. Interestingly, while I'm talking about the sound, I was getting a sign for disturbances, but when I was getting deeper into the meaning of the Japji Sahib, and before I was talking about all the other stuff, how someone could relate from the outside to yourself, to your essence, and while I was getting insight in it, it's like your questions you ask to life or to your outside world will always lie within. And there's that divine sound and Klang. Klang, yeah, Klang is the German term for sound. That divine sound you are in. And I'm feeling like with your essence and in the mineral kingdom is your outlook from the inside is really important. There's something, I have just a ton to say just from the beginning, and we are just, I think, half an hour in your reading, and I have not even shuffled, so I didn't pre-shuffle your cards, but it's really interesting because how you see yourself. And I want to state it again, that even if you you are dressing yourself up, you are like with colors, forms, structures, shapes, you could be really creative. You could be in around that was my bottle, and so that click could be as well. That's something, because this bottle, it's a water bottle. Where can you heat the water up? It's like I'm hearing like pain located also. Something could be that you have something has manifested I'm hearing like you wouldn't even have considered yourself as, or this thing, or this point of view, that perspective, or how you like when you make a collage and you look at it. And when I would describe how I channel, I would say I use some archetypes. You could say archetypes, or it's like everyone has this kind of like which pictures, colors, sounds, noises, how I was living through and through our spiritual awakening. For example, you would know yourself, such as like when, not just like angel numbers are more universal for the divine, but everyone has this little divine code that is really relevant to the individual. So someone could see, as you could see, a tiger, or someone could see I had this symbol once, and that was interesting. It can be, I'm hearing like a protectorship, but for someone else, could the tiger be like strengthening your power? And then we have that what we consider to be related to her, and how we relate to others. And I want to say how you relate to the earth, to this world, is, even if it's like held up high in the astral realms, and I'm hearing like you combining the astral with the mental. And this is like, because in the mental realms and protection is, you're operating in your mental capacity, but you're operating from the heart, and that's divine, and that is unique. This is really unique. I have to say that it's not very often with that common, you could say. I would drink a sip of chocolate. What could be really important for you to just taste the richness of life, and give yourself we had that in the beginning, a bath or self-care, tuning into your senses in a positive way. So something like massages. I'm hearing appointments and everything, 344 for. Yeah, 3 or 4. 3 is really creative, and 4 is like a cycle, like the seasonal cycle of nature. And considering yourself, it could be helpful that you reconnect with your resources to that. So now we will shuffle, or we'll pick up your cards and yesterday it was really like, so this is day 2 and you're the first boy I'm channeling for, and yeah. Okay. I'm seeing clothes again, patterns, structures. Yeah. And considering the main topic, the link between the spheres, yeah, how this power in yourself is playing out here. There's something I'm seeing 3-5 and 5-3. So it could be that you are like very attentive, but you thinking about your actions. Okay, let's do it. There's a feeling of, is it right or can it be, oh wow. Yeah, I'm not looking at the cards, but I'm seeing some rosa, pinky. Yeah. Okay, this is so interesting. It could be as well that I will oh. Sorry, it's the second day and there's one card I've seen yet, and it's the same. I had that in all 3 piles. So okay, there's something. Sometimes, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is so interesting. We'll look up, but it could be that there would be a special message as well. No. Okay. Wow. Yes. So we are starting right with the star, the Aquarius here. I will show you. As you can see, this card, I really like that. It's the number 17. Interestingly, I started yesterday and now we will come to 37. I will give you the meaning of 35 and 53. I think we had that yesterday as well. And yesterday I started the reading 1717, and 1717 connecting to the clock, digital numbers. It talks about how magical you truly are. It talks about the unnecessity about your worries or anxiety or whichever blockage you have ever experienced, they are just gone, and that you are now really, it's not just possible. All blockages and challenges are just like deleted, and any kind of request or prayers has been resoluted and has been helped you, and it is now possible to manifest your truest desires and dreams. And I'm feeling with you, it's like you can create whatever you want. And again, I'm connecting to the heart center. We have here Aquarius, and we had that in the turquoise. So you're walking your talk like really like in the Aquarian style, in the style of the Aquarian age. I'm connecting to a song. Maybe I will find it later on, but sometimes it's great to connect it. So the Queen of Swords. Yeah, will I hear you? Again, there's something like with, well, yeah, well, just here. So you see the star, we have the Aquarius. There's a song I've heard, and it's really, the sound is really, okay, I was searching for a song, and we were connecting to the star. The star is connected to Aquarius, the zodiac sign Aquarius. And when we're talking about that, I was thinking about a song about a German singer, but I was going around, I'm seeing 4000, which is interesting because it's 0. But then I came across another song, and it's like what I'm feeling with you, because when we're talking about mental capacity and in which kind of field you're working and operating, and there could be so really like, because we have the light forces and the dark forces here on Earth, and I have a feeling you can navigate through that, through your discernment. Wow. I was like getting in the moment, it's like, it's I think the 3rd or 4th time I was I'm getting a message. I'm getting a message, and I'm seeing, so there's something, I'm sorry, with the seeing and seeing and pronunciation, but with words, pictures and images, it's like you can easily change, you know how to, and it's very Korean style, because you know how to, and even with manifestation, the song I was just searching for it, making a little pause, trying to contribute to the reading, but then I was getting to another song. Okay. And this song is talking about that you were just carrying yourself with a feeling that you were hung up too long. I at first thought it could be just sometimes personal messages for myself coming up as well in readings, but most of the time I have to share it, and it's connecting to the number 41 and 14. So yeah, there's the number 14 is talking about to listen to the divine. The number 41 can be connected to your talents, the potency of your talents, pure precious potency, and it's that you know that you're worthy of it. What I'm getting while I was all of that, it could be as well that some forces has like hard crystals on your way. And when we're talking, I was talking about the spiritual awakening. Yeah, now I'm getting, because I'm seeing the next cards I'm laying out, but sorry, but you are the rock, when we're talking about the rock crystal, you are the golden healer, so everything, and when we're talking about the golden is like, yeah, it has the highest potency to manifest and to realize your dreams, and I'm connecting to the number 41. Searching for the song, and I want to give you, because maybe you are born in February or connecting to Aquarius, and you have Aquarius in your chart, but I was connecting to the pink colors, and there's something with love and how you love yourself, and there's something I'm hearing like loving yourself accordingly. And I had this in another pie when we're talking about well-being. There was a strong message to really so many people are maybe captivating or want to it's like you were hung up on maybe in the past, even as a teenager or a child, not a child, but more so when you're a young adult, how you select your profession and how you care and carry yourself, how you choose what you do. And MC 43, 34. There was this number in all pies, but I want to complete the message. When you choose and select a profession for yourself, it's not always that case that you choose it based on which you came here, because we have to be, and we are helping each other. Every kind of tarot reader who is really or a light worker. I have to say, I don't like the word light worker, but it's like a legacy of people who have become before you and are helping each other through all the cycles. And I have a feeling that have the access, and we had this with the liability about yourself. It could be that with acting and operating in the mental realms, there is something like having a profound base. And it's so interesting with you because I'm seeing the number 44 as a 44, but then connect to another number, like this time it was with 7. So there's something really with receiving and being guided. There's a huge, and I have to, it was in other parts I had that like really like calm energy. With you it's like I'm getting that kind of information, I'm tuning into that. Yeah, you could say you have to be careful with I think with technology. It is your technology, it could be some of your strengths, but you have to be careful when you tune into pictures. And I'm getting a sense you could be a visual artist or something who's programming using technology. I'm hearing in your for your goals, professionalize, and reconnecting. What I was introducing first is that it's not always considered to do what you really want from your heart. And here it is highlighted, and the angels, your higher self, is really stating it. You can, whatever you bring with you, with your energy, and through the lens, through your child experience, young adult, you have gone through all the lessons to really bring it here into earth. That's the message. Now I'm getting calmer. It could be as well that some like blockages also along the road were placed upon that to maybe stop you from that, but they are gone. You can always ask the divine God Goddess to help you out with that if some arises again. And yeah, Black Tourmaline spirit, yeah. So it's interesting because I had a song and I'm asking again. Okay, so I will give you the song, but it's I was like, shall I give it to you? But then I have to say, so I can say as a person note, I'm really careful with how I conduct. I'm not pretty sure if it's the right word, but what I let in. And I really want to be careful with what I'm giving out to you, because I by myself am getting so many messages. I'm sitting here as my profession as well. Yeah, at first I'm guided towards number, and we had this in all the other 2 parts yesterday. It's number 35 and 53, and I'm guided towards it will be more clear for the reading. So the number 53 is that the universe is never against you, it's always with you. And we have that in the topic in the reading. So the power and forces, it's not just within you, but it's all around you. And number 53 is talking about the connection of the number 5 and 3 is here, place of like trust the divine plan, and it will give you the information after that. It could be as well, and talking from my experience, sometimes when you know everything and you have a strong feeling with that, it could be as well that you are not used to carry those kind in your human self, those like you're using the information, you give it, you create something out of it, and then okay, this was kind of strange because there was a bird and it was so fast away, but I've seen it. Yeah, it's number 35. I have a feeling you have to be careful what you are tuning in, but I said it well. Yeah. So the number 35 is, and we had that in the other piles, we always know we are supported, we are, I'm hearing on a conquest, but we are here supported, and the angels will, our divine guidance will always help us out, and with the support we need. But here it is more highlighted with the support we really want to make a change that is profoundly based on what feels right and how we feel ourselves. Yeah, I was now guided to the number 49, and the number 49 is talking about how you can accept feelings. This is so interesting because I was getting so many messages, and then I was like guided around. It could be as well that you were just like, normally you would just have all these like a flood of informations. I was now guided through the how I was guided through the reading. I was getting so many, and then I was with the song, and I was like, shall I take it for the reading? It's like some like, okay, some distance to it. But now with the number 49, the number 49 is like to accept and to yeah, be ready to receive those kind of feelings you are getting in your from within. And your emotions are messengers. Your feelings are messengers from the divine. And now we are coming to the song. I can give it to you. I've not so maybe you were the original song. I don't know the interpret anymore, but it was a time when this whole journey started, which took me here to speak to you. And then in itself that, and with the mineral kingdom, what we had, because the mineral kingdom is, it's like talking with the great big mystery, the whole universe, the stars, and it's like, I'm hearing like, you can see, you can read the stars, but then you're in your human self and you're like, I'm sitting here on my scientific, on my tablet, and I'm doing like all the maybe calculations. And I mean, with astronomy, it's like there, but we have the song, you can see. Sneak peek of my mobile phone, and I'm not pretty sure if it's, so it's now connected. It's like, when you have all these informations, you're not pretty sure if you can feeling wise. So where are you leaded? And there's like a really smoothing with tasting the life, and you are allowed to trust your heart and really trust what's there's such thing. I don't know, it's with the whole reading, but it's now we have 52 and 25. I hope this is not too abstract or chaotic, the reading. I really hope that, yeah. 52 is talking about really talks and communication who's really deepen. Yeah. So with number 52, and we have the message coming through with listening to what is inside of you, and deep conversations. I'm seeing, would it be possible to measure the deepness, or the deep of the ocean, the deepness of how a soul is like expanding or has expanding, and there's something with growth. I was getting the message. Then you have a wavelength that is like, it's like widening into the whole universe. It's like when you are, that feeling when you are in a landscape, like I'm thinking of Utah or something, like in the, like when you're in the earth plane, there's the landscape around you, you're feeling like nature in yourself, but you're feeling like the infinity in yourself. And the number 52 is talking about deepening conversations or deep conversations. And it could be as well that when you're talking to others, it is really in connecting to the, I'm hearing time, I'm connecting to you, to yourself personally, connecting to the reading, to the topic of the reading. It's so interesting with you, because I have a feeling like I'm walking through your mind, and your guides are like, okay, give them this and this and this, and it's like a whole lot, and to really recognize you. And I had that message before I was starting the reading, to recognize. We have that word recognize. When we're recognition, we have the cognitive abilities. There's something, and when you recognize your soul, it's like you can walk the whole plane with your brain. And you know that the pineal and pituitary gland, the hemispheres, when we're talking about the sky spheres, it is connected to our brain and the brain hemispheres. If you want that I give you a talk about the deepening more or a conversation, it could be that you will come around, or this could be in a, I'm hearing, I can facilitate that. I'm hearing that in a phrase that professional-wise, it would be really helpful when you were a speaker, someone who could give a take. And I'm speaking like, it could be as well that some of you would, there's a humor about that in your, I'm hearing like scientific nature and like how you, it's not like that someone would love about you, but it's so beautiful. I'm seeing again 555 connecting to the number 8 and 9. You can look up those numbers individually and then how it plays out. It could be give you an interpretation. It doesn't have always, I know by myself that when a tarot reader gives you the messages, I'm such like connecting to so at first giving some kind of organization to the messages I was given is that at first, if you have interest in talking about how the brain works and how it plays out here on Earth, I can give you, please make a comment in the description box. And as well, there was a message in itself for you that you can facilitate such like connecting different experts on that, or you are an expert on that field. Philosophically, but yeah, through your life experiences. We are just here with the star and we have just 1 hour length, so I'm so happy that I decided for every pile make our own reading because yeah, and I'm feeling this reading was much needed. When we're talking about, I have a feeling that you have so much to share, and the star and Aquarius is, you have so much to share, so much to share. Valentine, I think Valentine's Day I was receiving while I didn't have said the song I was conquering. So the number 25 is talking about that your angels are asking you to trust that all of your dedication and hard work will place out in your engagement will pay off. So you will, yeah, you will harvest your, and I'm seeing your love. So something, now we are connecting. It could be the song, could be as well a message. Your spirit guides could talk. I mean, it's a lot, talk a lot in music because music, sound, and yeah. It would be so interesting, you as a viewer, if I would have a dialogue or so with you, because I'm feeling channeling those kind of informations, but you have just like profound basic knowledge. I would be just like, I think I would be so happy afterwards then, because or everyone who talks with you, it's like, yeah, it's like you lighten up not just the room, but the the brain of everyone. You just gives them everyone like that feeling of, now I see, now I can know. And it's a song from Alex Kim. It could be as well that she's German. Or American, I don't know. It's a song, it's called Sorry, and I will give you the lines. The song is, lyrics are, think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know, someday you'll know. You already know what I'm going to say. I've been feeling this way for far too long, and now you are gone. Took me away from all of my fears and kept me away from all of my tears. Now you are gone, and now I'm lost. Finally, I think I can see clear now. And here's the twist and the turn, I think. It's like, because when we are thinking about you are gone and now I'm lost, it looks, it seems like a little bit depressive or sad. And I have to say, sadness is something beautiful because it opens up a new door. And when we, or I don't want to say when we, what I have experienced from my perspective, Sadness can help you to to be brave, to exert or to excel something new, to what before deprivated you, and sadness from a possibility that has not played out or something, and it can help you out. There's something in your heart with it that wants to open up. And with the Golden Healer, I have a feeling that you are doing that in a way. You can open up in an individual. It's like opening up a new door through. It's not just changing perspective, it's emotional wise. You can open up and listening to someone, even to the sound, or sound is doing that, or sound is helping you with that. It's so beautiful because we have the Queen of Swords, and normally we always, we just love the Queen of Cups as well. If you were connecting to the pile number 1, watch the reading. The song is, furthermore, the lyrics are, I am in love, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Think about me one more time before you go. I am in love, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Took me away from all of my fears. I am in love, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Kept me away from all of my tears. I am in love, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And this is connecting to me too, that sometimes it's like we want to do everything right, or it could be you in a position and with all the information you want to do it right, but when you are loving, and I'm seeing 1-1, and when we feel love and what indicates our heart through that, it's from the divine. So we had that at the same moment that the angels were giving to accept that feelings, and you can fully trust your feelings as well. Sometimes, and it could be as well with all what I've said, is that your ability to tune into the I'm hearing the collective universal mind, and what is good for, and I think this is connecting. You can trust your informations, and informations like the feelings. This is how the divine works. We are informed by something, and this is where something, you can call it deceivers or you can call it negative forces, however you call it like that, are trying to manipulate informations for us. But you have the feeling to just disrupt a sequence that is not based on love. I think you are here to you can easily tap on it and easily open up a sequence that is based on love with such a unique kind of perspective. And it could be as well that you walked like a long walk and in a field where you were not considered, or your abilities were not considered a strength, but you use it anyway. It's like so beautiful with you, because how your mind works is like really beautiful. And I'm connecting to the movie with Robin Williams, and I think the other actor is Matt Damon, where he is I think Matt Damon is that kind of a genius, and I think it's called A Beautiful Mind, and you have the beauty in it. Yes, and as you could say, beauty is where beauty is not just the light in the heart, but beauty starts, and I was yesterday in the evening, I was seeing that it was so beautiful. Someone was talking about, it was a comment, and it was about how her grandmother, when she didn't really like herself, and her grandmother stated to her and just took her hands, and we had that with the hands here, took her hands and said, beauty starts when you see yourself truly. It was in a way like that. And I thought, oh, that would be a beautiful topic, and maybe I would do it for a reading. Yeah, inspiring. I have a feeling that when you conquer sadness, you are truly inspiration, because you are starting from your heart, and then you provide something that is so beautiful, so beautiful. I hope the light is good enough. Yeah, maybe I will pause the video and lighten up the room a little bit, but for the moment I think it's great. Or maybe I will just pause the video. So you will not. So yes, I've lightened up the room, and yeah, I think you do it as well. We have just 2 cards. Oh, we stepped into 2 cards. Now we got. I'm hearing contagious. Yeah, there was a message with the song that it's okay to be in love. It's okay to love whatever it is, even if it's a person, and be proud of yourself that you can feel such intense feelings. It could be that with intimacy, or sometimes when someone can tune into such a wide field, sometimes it can be easily like, and yeah, that would make sense with because staying here on earth. And yeah, now I'm guided to the Knight of Cups, that when a person really reaches your heart, or in a soul sense, he could be the total opposite of you, but that could be perfect, because if you are inspired by him, inspiration is the most beautiful thing. And you don't have to explain why. You don't have to explain the why, or why you're convicted with that, or why it relies in your heart. What resides in your heart, just God truly knows what it is, and you don't have to explain to anyone, even to the person, because what you are getting, what you are receiving is for yourself, and what then expresses and feels through you, through your whole system. It's totally I'm hearing up to you. It's for you. And now I'm connecting to another song. It's You. The song is called It's You, and I will give it to you in the description box. I will look out which things I will give you to you, because there was a lot of bunch of information. So now we are going deeper into it. We have the 3 of Swords in reverse here, as you can see here. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm asking if this card is also in reverse. Yeah, I'm hearing yes. Then we have the 5. We had this in other piles as well, the 5 of Cups, but here I have a feeling it's not in reverse. It played out reverse wise. A lot of reason. Okay, I should change it. I'm sorry, but I have a feeling we had the 5 of Cups as well, and we have the 8 of Swords, and another card, the 4 of Cups. Yes, that's interesting. So there could something like, and that makes sense with the song I'm Sorry, sorry from Alex Kim. Is because the 4 of Cups is talking about, I'm not pretty sure if I should just take it or receive it for myself, or is it really for myself? So the star sense in where you are residing could be, yeah, sometimes it could be not hindering, but it could be like something like it's hard for you to really, because I'm hearing monetizing or professional wise, it could be hard for you to because you're doing such a thing for the collective. And I hope all what I've said, you're just channeling energy and connecting with the mineral kingdoms, informations. You're operating like a crystal, you could say. It's like crystallized form, and you inform the collective new with your essence. And I'm hearing you are so eager to learn more and more and to expand. But then there's like that life experience, that human experience that is really like for you. And we have the Four of Cups, so sometimes it can be, and I know that by myself, that it's like, isn't really for you, but here's like a huge, like a gigantic ocean wave of love who says, yeah, take it. It's for you. It's for you. It's you. It's just because of you. You are allowed to receive good things. And interestingly, in the other piles, I had a lot of, like, it was really considered to take care of yourself, to help yourself through it. But with you, I have just such a, it could be that you are a lot of times outside of your home, or, yeah. You have the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I will show you the card. Here, the Three of Swords. So, receiving it as reversals, as reversals. We have the Three of Swords. I'm guided to Archangel Muriel. Yeah, there's something with your heart chakra. I'm seeing, and what I can say, it is concluding, one of your concluding images is Three of Cups. I'm feeling like you are really open. You are a heart opener, and it's, when we're talking about the heart space, or that space of neutrality, it's, you're not so hung up when something is affecting you in a way, like you, because of your knowledge and wisdom, you're seeing the deeper meaning of it. And with the Page of Wands, we have the overcoming whatever overpowers you. Here it's really connected from the pictorial imaginary. It's really connected to the, I'm hearing like buildings to the environment. It's look really lushly, like lush nature. But we have the One suit, so it's the expression. It's in reverse. I would take a moment to look into the meaning of the cards and the Five of Cups. I'm feeling like in your own divine expression, nothing could determine or disturb your peace, your heart peace, so much that you would change your way easily for something different. You would really like, I'm with you. But in a personal way, it could be with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups, it could be a challenge for you. Yeah, there's the strength. There's a strength in you that there's a reason why you are designed like that. This is what I'm getting as a message. Yeah, that makes sense. I was, yeah. And there's another card. We have Judgment, and this card came up in all piles so far. So I'm feeling like this Judgment card, there's something in the past or how you were perceived, because I'm feeling this reading is for really people. I'm hearing even you could be highly educated, and when you are highly educated, in whichever you are so celestial. Your energy is, yeah, I'm hearing higher range. It's like I think your high adaptability and how you conquer. Yeah, that's why I conquer. Sometimes it could be as well that you reached a higher status, a higher status of lifestyle, and that's why for a few of you who would never coming up about a channel like tarot channel like mine, I'm guided, and that's why I'm pausing for you to be expanding sometimes, to give room for expanding, growing as a human, as a soul. Yeah, there's something with receiving, but I wanna go deeper into the Judgment card, because the Judgment card can indicate a new beginning, and I think it's connected to Archangel Jeremiel. Yeah, there's something. If you have a feeling about a person, object, a place, and it's a good feeling, it inspires, trust that, because you are not in here. I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords and the Star. You see, oh, I'm sorry, that was the Celestine, the Aquara. We have here the light, so you can trust that. Even if it's personal, you can just, your abilities for yourself, you're allowed to do that. And we have the Judgment card. I have a feeling that, yeah, that makes sense. With the Five of Cups in reverse, I'm feeling just a neutrality, and you're just about to start to really, yeah, not accept, because you do it all the time, but to trust. It's like confirming yourself and being in yourself, truly. We had, yeah, the Judgment card. I have another version of it, and the other version is talking about how you are beautiful, blending in your truest sense here on earth. Now we have the number 51. Yeah, 51 is talking, 51 and 15. 51 is talking about that within you is everything placed and everything that you need to overcome any kind of challenges. And we have that in the... sometimes it could be that you step back just to prevent yourself from a heartbreak, or to just, yeah, but it is highlighted here to really set higher goals in a way, of focus on that what brings you abundance. Because what you do here on earth is, maybe it's sometimes not explainable, but it's, for you it's attainable, and you are here to be happy and to be lucky. And in every part I had that after building you up, building or characterizing how you navigate yourself, how you could be experienced or characterized in your sense. There were always that connotation with all of that, how special and unique you are here in your divine expression. Always there was a connotation of concentrate on your well-being. You are allowed to and you refuse everything that is not good for you. You're allowed to be that abundance of your heart. Yeah, and 51 is talking about the time, and Judgment indicates as well that there's like, it's time to, but we had that before, I'm hearing let the guard down, but to all the anxiety and scars, and it's time to grow. There's a song by Kuele Kai with the line, it's I will give it to you in the line is, it's time to grow. So it happened again. I just searched the song from Kuele Kai, and it's there was a line in it with it's time to grow, and the visualization of the video is where you just leave a situation that is not good for you, and then you're just, yeah, you're taking up space for yourself and you are going. But then I was going to another song, and it's All My Life. I'm here romantic gesture. I was looking at a song, and then I was I'm now seeing 22. I will show you. Do you see that this is a song? And do you see All My Life with my wife at San Diego Petco Park? And then we have here 22. This was like, I was searching for it, and yeah, and then I was guided towards your song with 111 as the song All My Life. It's another song. It's not the song I was thinking about that, and it's like, you can trust the feelings you're getting, because maybe it's not. And I think your head could be like, okay, I'm following the feeling, and it's like, maybe it's not the result or the outcome, but the feeling is important to get to something or somewhere or to someone. And it's like, because in your profession you could be like, or simply said, yeah, it's something with the universe, how the universe works. and from a feeling perspective, you know the universal laws. Yeah, intricate. I will give you that song all my life. And the new version, it's the beautiful version where he sings, the singer sings from the band Koolikai. The band is Koolikai called. And yeah. Judgment. There's a romantic note in it, I could say. So, going deep into reading, these were your main cards here. A lot. Seen 2020. And yeah, wave pools now. So this is interesting because we have the devil card then playing out, and maybe this is an entrance for the next message, all my life in 2222. Then we have the fourth ones. I had that in another pile. And we have the Tower card, interestingly, because with the fourth ones and the devil, the Tower. Then we have the Page of Cups. Maybe you think sometimes that something that you perceive that is really important for you could be... So I had to pause the video, and it was not that I had to pause the video, but there was a break in it, and I was getting so many messages again. With the song all my life with his wife from the singer Kole Kai, I have a feeling it's the San Diego Petco Park. There's a message about that there's someone for you with the Page of Cups. When we're talking about the Page of Cups, clearly it is someone who is want to enter your life, and I was guided towards the way I was curating, you could say, the video perspective, and I'm hearing like a new chapter, something like with the Tower that and the Devil card. It's like two major corners. It could be that your soul has decided to break it up, your new life chapter, into something where maybe your main topic or main, and I'm seeing 111, it's not it's more reasonable to grow and expand in your personal life as well. And the Judgment card talking about change maybe in your career topic, but as well in your professional, and how you, it's like when you connect to your true essence. And when we're this whole reading is about how can you connect to yourself, and with connect there come connection, and it could be in this life, I don't want to say phase, more it's like chapter, it's or life book used for your soul. It's really important to have connections as well here. And I will normally pause the video to, with your reading, I did on the outside a lot of changes during the whole reading, and sorry for the chair. I am now in a place where I'm feeling like I'm feeling your soul wants to come to a place where it feels fulfillment, where it feels wholeness. And we have the fourth ones. The fourth ones is for me something that, do you see her here? I had this in another pile, and I introduced it here. We have that here, like the turquoisey, and we had this with the other, and the whole pile, it's like, I think it was when I was tuning into the higher selves, and you could say the pool of information that were given. I was seeing a card. It's from a oracle card deck, and it's talking about a partnership that is honoring the divine, the Aquarian age, the holiness, the sacredness. And maybe what you don't see about yourself is that your soul, with your gifts and talents, is with receiving the messages, about receiving the emotion. It's because we have the Queen of Swords, she's like really good sorted out, but that doesn't mean that you, in your expression, it could be that destiny wants to surprise you with a connection that is really divinely guided. And with the Page of Cups, I'm seeing such a young and unique energy that is, I'm hearing located in your area, in your field. As well, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is connected to Cancer. We have the Golden Healer. He's really connected as well to Cancer energy. What is interesting, because we have Virgo, the earth element, Gemini is the air element, and then Cancer, who's really like moving forward. I had this in another pile, I think. I'm not pretty sure if it was, but in one pile there was like, there is a destined, or there's a, and I'm seeing this in the collective, that people are coming together, and with the next year and this phase we are in, and I'm feeling that deeply, that people who are teaming up now, and I'm seeing 444, are divinely guided to come together to create something. And we have here with the fire suit, with one suit, there's something in it that's really, and with the, I'm hearing refinement, refinery, with the Page of Cups. I was getting a new interpretation with the pages. So the pages are like, they have that cup and they're holding it in her hands. And then we have the dolphin. Dolphin is an expression of a specific consciousness, where the empathic nature, as well as it's connected to the higher realms, Venusians, to living a life in harmony. But you have to be careful. And with the Page of Cups, it contributes that energy, that there's new energies. And I have a feeling that your partner, and that is speaking your not seven, maybe 7 of Wands, but here the 4 of Wands. So it's interesting, because we were talking about no. I have, when you connect 4 and 7, there's a message, because 4 and 7 connects, or a lot of numbers for your pie. Invites the angels of the manifestation to, not to be consumed by the outside forces or energies or surroundings, but merely, or foremost, concentrate your energy and your thoughts, what really provides your needs the highest good. But connection with the 4 and 7, I want to, because the 7 of, I have a feeling there's a message. I'm getting the feeling, if you're standing in front of someone and you're just saying who you are, but you're just like, I'm here, I'm in this vessel, I'm that beautiful expression of that who I am. And the 7 of Wands is talking about being truthful to be, have a conviction, to stay true to yourself. And maybe you have to defend your convictions. Maybe you have to defend your choices. I think with freedom of choices, the message I was getting earlier, I'm hearing you are one of a kind in yourself. And I'm feeling like the right person will always, he will not crashing, maybe he's different, but he will feel the truth in your heart and how you are. And you have to acknowledge that you bring, in a sense, you bring something to someone else in your, even if it's a small gesture in your everyday life. And we were at 747, okay. So many angel numbers. It's, if you stayed with reading, and here I'm so, a person is guided towards or is placed upon your timeline, and there's an opportunity to spring, maybe in spring, but to let yourself higher. And I had that was higher. So I'm getting a feeling with that sometimes you maybe think, oh, is it worth it? But you're worthy, and your value is unmatched, unmeasured. It cannot be defined, but there's an opportunity, and this is an opportunity because when I'm feeling here with you and I'm telling that or introducing that your soul has made a decision, it could seem like with devil, it's like, are you pretty sure? Because it's really connected. I'm feeling like divine feminine energies are coming up. So there's an opportunity to rise to unimagined heights. And you have here the Queen of Swords. What interesting is, if you would have the Queen of Wands is talking about how you take flight. And I think there's a change in your energy, not in a sense, but how you vibrate and tolerate others around you or others. There's that saying, when you just be and let others adjust. And I think this is a good connotation of that, what has happened. It's really, for you, it's really important. And yeah, it's such a deep message with the Page of Cups. And here on your way to your autonomically creating personality, there's something that needs and wants to expressed. With the Chariot card, I think there's a person who will team up with you. Maybe at first you feel like a tower moment or the devil. It's like, you're not, can I trust you? It's like that feeling from it. But I think innerly the divine guidance has given you a feeling before you met the person. So, you know, because if you would just have met him, maybe you would have taken yourself, you both would have, maybe, I'm seeing like, yeah, trusting is here individually. You would just like, maybe you would both wouldn't have. This is so beautiful sometimes, like you get inspiration and it's like where it guides you and leads you, and then you're just walking here and you're living your life, and then it helps you and contributes to something really higher. I don't know why I'm guided to Gustav Klimt art galleries. We are passing 11:11 and yeah, there's something that needs to be, I'm hearing extracted, but more, I'm seeing 111 and 9 that needs to be expressed, and through your expression you would take flight. And everything what you have ever received mentally, I'm hearing like it's true, but it's like you've experienced for the first time that your life is worth to be lived. And this is like such a unique beauty in itself for you, in your human expression, in your human vessel, and how you can, it's like really, it could be as well that the person who's coming towards you is helping you out, not just to express yourself, but it's like a protective shield around you. And there's something that needs to be, I was given that, and that's why maybe I was like, you could say in the end, I was expressing my own tarot, and there's that moment where I, decided to, because when we're talking about enlightenment and we're talking about what the divine has given us, that enlightenment can like be an inspiration, but enlightenment is like the fully enlightenment. It's like we are full of light. We are accepting that we are light beings. We are not just that how we radiate and how we navigate in that human vessel in the everyday life. We are not just that limitation that so many, when we live it in school or in even prep school, or even that we have prep schools. I mean, so I think you could be like a mentor, a leader for higher wisdom, and how really like with architecture, art, aesthetics, that could be so much your field. And whatever needs to be expressed in your soul, and I was getting those kind of message years before by myself. It was like, you need to get it out. You need to get it out. And I mean, I was receiving that from someone else in a moment where I was placed in a field, in a moment, in an event where I would never thought I would go there, but everyone was like talking what I would do later on. And yeah, so far I can say a lot of that came true. But why do you express that? And coming from the Queen of Swords, you have to express it to be free. And we're starting with the freedom of choice. So freedom, and when we're talking about ideas, imagination and notions, free of all notions, being free of all what in perception of others, maybe our parents, maybe what sometimes all the mentors we have who wants to bring us a special quality to maybe a wound. And I always say a wound can be something where we can manifest wonders. That's so typically wonderful with language, that how the letters are, because wonder, it's not that far from a wound when we have the O and the U, and then we have the wonder. Just take off the U and we have the wonder. It's a little, letter game, you could say. And this is how your mind as well works as well. I have a feeling like you're so creative in your expression, and you have to be, not just to set yourself free, you are free in your conviction, in your, I'm hearing freedom of speech, freedom of choice. And everyone around you with the number 7 and 7, it's like the angels are not just with you, but they want to be a part of you. So when you express yourself truly in your authentic nature, I mean, this is like natural, but in that moment where you express yourself, there are people who want to be a part of that moment, where they want to see how you are authentic. And I'm guided towards a book where one of the protagonists decides to speak up, and she was in the book, she was not the one who was in the forefront, but then she decided to do that. And it's just like, when you, to see how you create, I mean, it's like when you can watch a genius, it's like with Einstein or someone else, or like so many people, it's like, and I want to give you another example. When we're talking about art, and we have so many art galleries and all the famous people were there, but actually, isn't it beautiful when you are looking? And this is the same way, like, you never know, you should never have an assumption about someone else, in a way where you can, and have a feeling you come from the heart. You don't have any kind, you would suggest something, but you would never, when you, and that's why it's possible for you to go into deep conversations with others. And where you are, I think, someone who really wants to, I'm seeing talks, and it's like a window to your soul, but really someone who really wants to be part of your world, wants to be with you in that kind. He has to take a seat and had to listen. And it's so interesting because it's like mirrored all what I'm saying. It's like, sorry, with repeating, it's like, everything what I said about you could be stated in the opposition. So when someone is meeting you for the first time and acknowledging you and getting to know each other, yes. You have such a beautiful energy, and your identity, and talking with you is so highlighting. It's so like in your expression, how you, it's interesting because I'm guided towards, when I was going to university, I was not attending the university, but I had the, you could say, privilege in a way, or I could, I'm guided to an example when someone is actually like, and I use, you'd say he's a brain, so he's someone who has huge acknowledgement, wisdom, and I'm guided toward that. While I was attending, I was going to a university, and I could, take some courses, and I was able to take some courses, and and it's, you you could say scientific matter. And I'm guided to a huge auditorium. But when you're young, you have just like an idea, an imagination, what could university be? But now I'm guided like when you send a genius to who is really like a pro on it and can talk and make a speech, and everyone in the room could just go onto a stage and could say, because he's speaking from the heart. And I think one of the conclusions in that reading is that with all the knowledge that you have is there's something in your heart and you're starting from somewhere. And I'm seeing a person who's coming towards you, or is in your energy, or is for you. There's something, because with the song All of My Life, there's something who's really like, traveling with you, is in your heart. And he really wants, there's so many people, and I don't know why, I just want to scream it out to you, who really wants to get to know you, who they are just waiting. It could be your soul family, it could be even an extended family, the family you will founding. But I'm seeing like what you have in your heart and your soul and your acknowledgement, everything what you were traveling. And I'm feeling like I'm standing on a bridge and I'm just like screaming it out through every kind of rain, through every kind of sadness. It's like, I want to talk to you. Please. So yeah, very passionate. I feel a lot of passion. So this person could a lot, I'm hearing hung up on your thoughts. It's like you could say something and the other person is like thinking hours for hours of that, and it's like, how did she do that? Or how did he do that? How could you as a viewer could just come to that perspective, because it's so beautiful. Again, a beautiful mind. So concluding your messages, I have 4 cards. We have here this card, and actually firstly I thought I would do this book connecting to the King of Swords, but I did not. And this picture, this depiction is talking about how you see yourself truly and transforming in that, being unchangeable in changing times. And we have the 3 of Cups. There's so much love in you. And when I mean love, I mean aloha. Aloha is talking about the spirit, whatever your spirit fulfills. And I'm connecting to something like you should just, I don't know if you live at the beach or so, but going onto a surf, doing something that's really like, you can decide to step into new reality, modality, whatever you want to just for the reason of fun. I think this is really, when we're talking about your well-being, I would say do things just because of fun, or like allow yourself to make failures. Or there's another song, I think, I'm not pretty sure it's from the Common Kings, or I'm recently connected to a lot of island reggae, music of the Pacific Islands, Polynesian Islands. You have the 6 of Cups as well, and the Empress. You are allowed to have fun, just for the sake of fun. And I think, this person could do it. It's interesting because I'm connecting back to the person we had here with the Page of Cups, the Devil card, and the 4 of Wands. There's a person who really adores your mind. Oh, there's another song. It's from Sierra Lucia. I will take notes. And it's called, I think it's Forever. And there's a line with it, if you would just know how I adore you. And yeah, there's someone who sees the Empress in you. And Empress is the truly feminine energy. Yeah, the number 3. It's beautiful because we have 3 and 3 and then the 6 of Cups. So the Empress is talking about, she is connecting, I think, connected to, okay, I had Archangel Ariel, but she's connected, the Strange card is, I think, connected to Archangel Ariel. She's connected to Gabriel, but I would say Haniel as well. Haniel is one of So I'm so sorry because the video stopped. I don't know which was it. I will just give you out again the there were some, like, I wouldn't say disturbances, but don't let yourself disturb by the I will just talk and afterwards I will look when the video has ended. So I was finalizing your video and we have the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups with the Empress. The 3 of Cups, and I was talking about that, how the number 3 and 3 adds up to 6, which is really beautiful. And I always say, so there's something when you have, I was talking about, yeah, be brave to do some mistakes or failure, and how, yeah, this disruption or interruption, now the video was, I mean, it was 2 times when it was disrupted by, that the video was just like ending abruptly. But I have a feeling that sometimes it's just like when something is interrupted, it's like, yeah, it's opening up a new sequence. And I think you have the gift of opening up sequences in a loving way and holding that space for it. I think the person who's coming in is helping you and help you in your own unique, essential, unique expression. And now I'm just like, I'm summarizing what I said before, but I'm adding up new informations to you. So if something has interrupted your life or your way, it has gone all the way greatly and goodly and even better. Yeah. So I was talking about the Empress, and I was talking about Archangel Gabriel, how Archangel Gabriel is supporting parents. We have adoptive parents, and all newborn creative projects. Archangel Gabriel is a new source. It's a great source, or it's a good angelic helper to connect if you have creative ideas, who really inspires the world. And it gives you, or it gives you, he gives you, or her gives you the strength, the braveness, and the opportunity to express it. So with the Empress, I'm feeling there's something that long time ago, or all your life, wanted to be expressed in your, coming from, with the 3 of Cups, I'm thinking of Aloha. And Aloha in this form is like you are connecting to your spirit, not just in a personal romantic way. It's just like the universal love, that cosmic love, that harmony, that freedom. And then you have the opportunity to express that. Here it is really highlighted, and Gabriel, so we had that with art and in your heart. It is really highlighted that, and don't be, if you look outside or you have just like, whatever is in front of you, if you stay tuned, stay consistent, tune in. Yeah. I have a feeling that all of your creative projects, your hard work is protected by the One, by the Divine. And I have a feeling that this person who is coming your way is helping you out with that. And whatever disturbances, deterred, or challenges maybe along the way, I think the person will help you out of that. And I think because maybe he's or she, then they are so different from you, but this is like, being different doesn't mean that you don't have the same goal. I'm seeing a lot of life missions, lessons, but not in a karmically way, really like growing together. And I'm not pretty sure, I hope it was on tape, because I was feeling like really passionate how you are, and your light needs to be expressed. And I want to state it here again. I really wanted with all of my heart to say to you that however you feel inside, and however you are again navigating, conquering the world, what's inside of you is so, there's a necessity, and I'm seeing 444. And again, if I would not restart the video and I had that in another reading, I would not come across that number. And it's really important for you that you I'm guided towards the Seven of Swords card, where sometimes people are stealing from others ideas or essences, but you are truly original, and it needs to be expressed. Yeah. And with the Golden Healer, this is so beautiful, because the Empress card is like everything you touch becomes gold. And we have the Golden Healer stone. So everything what you're caring about, where you give your loving attention to, like your marriage, children, topics, motherhood, creativity, is in German we say it's steht unter einem günstigen Stern, and Stern means star. The English translation is, I will look it up. Pardon me. Ist Anna, steht unter einem. Is under a favorable star? Yes. You are favorable. I think there's that affirmation, like everything is working out in your favor, but I'm the most favored person and you are it naturally. Yeah. There's the message of being really trustful that when something wants to come out to you or through you, like expression, infertility wise, when you feel like a soul wants to work with you, wants to giving life to a soul. So many or some mothers are feeling that before or changes, some life changes, huge life changes occur before the soul, or while during, time is cosmically said is like not relevant, like we mindfully we understand that, but for whatever you set your heart up to, whatever you feel is right, whatever you feel should be, whatever you want to seed here into the world, it's divine, it's guided, it's because, and I stated that in the beginning of reading that, because when you set your heart upon something, it's like, it's throughout, I'm feeling I was talking about your mental capacity such a long time, but you have, I'm seeing 8-8. You are so beautiful in your soul and in your heart, and whatever you do and whatever, how you, there's a huge impact on it and you can trust it fully. 8-8 is talking about to trust that God is helping you to come in alignment with the divine plan, and on the one hand is that all of your intentions are seen or are felt or are considered by the divine. And that, okay. And on the other hand, it's like what you want to set or seed into the world or is coming to you is in alignment with your soul's development. At this time, it could be really helpful for you, like taste life. That all of your creative efforts would be guided by. That was a candle. Maybe candle would be great for you. Taking a bath, taking perfectly care about your body, massages, yoga, to strengthen your life force. And you are a life force here. I think you're working with life and you reciprocating it or recreating it in a way where being a life vessel I'm I'm doing it's a final message, but it's like taking a pause, because it's like mentally, or like you can feel and touch the stars with your heart just by giving your attention to it, and yet then you can just translate it to the others around you with so much love. And there's some newness, and I'm so curious what will get you going. So you're always invited to state your experiences and where you are on your timeline, and enjoy all of your comments. I think I will finalize here your message, and through all the reading, I'm so grateful and thankful. It's interesting. It was like, it was deeply fulfilled, and as you drew your senses, and I'm seeing 1111. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you tuned in, and I wish you the best and a big oceanic hug and love, and take care. Bye.